Good morning, everyone. I tried to do this once, and my camera for some reason wasn't working, but go. So I already did some rounds while it was restarting of Wim Hof breathing, and I'll go over that a bit here for anyone that's new to it. It essentially is hyperventilation. It's also called Tuumo breathwork, just first, but it starts with hyperventilation, which is faster breathing. So for it's usually about 30 cycles of in out, but I do instead 40 cycles. Just it is in the app, and it's to get me a bit more to that really the goal of hyperventilation is to blow off a lot of carbon dioxide and go into a long breath hold. Now, you might be thinking carbon dioxide is kind of a waste gas, but actually this is a bit of a stressing exercise, and carbon dioxide is actually needed. So during this, you somewhat get, because you're depriving yourself or you're blowing off carbon dioxide, you get somewhat, you can get nauseous, lightheaded, dizziness, a certain amount of discomfort. You can, a lot of different things. Now, there are some that you don't want to experience, where some people, this is a little bit too much for, I find, have before, a low BOLT score, which is essentially a measure of breathlessness. This exercise may be too much for them, because the hyperventilation sets off symptoms they have. So if they have asthma, or if they struggle with anxiety, or just breathlessness in general, they can suffocation, or the feeling of suffocation, and that's so. I don't have one on today, but a pulse oximeter. It's a little finger device. Can be good if you're first time doing this, because you can see your blood oxygen percentage level. Now, this only usually occurs if you do rounds of Wim Hof, that you get down too low and too high oxygen, you might pass out. That's why you never do this around water. But again, if you do experience those, I tell people to, you will very likely experience some discomfort, but the level of discomfort is where you really want to pay attention to. Now, if you start to get to about a 3 or 4 out of 10 on a scale, like a 1 to 10 scale, and rating your kind of pain, in this case we're rating discomfort, a little bit different. If you have any pain, I would just stop. But discomfort wise, if you get to about a 3 or 4, that's probably about normal, or even it could be a little bit above, but it's probably about normal level of discomfort during this. If you start getting above a 5, 6, well, it's discomfort scale for you, then I would recommend that this practice may be too much for you. But anyways, I'm gonna start this. So I already did a couple rounds. We're only gonna do one round. So again, it starts off with hyperventilation. Didn't explain the rest. After that hyperventilation, after those 40 cycles, you then go right into a breath hold. After the exhale, we go last exhale. You pinch and hold the nose. Now you should, or very likely will be able to hold your breath for longer than what maybe you normally would be able to. So if you were able to hold your breath for maybe 30 seconds, this should be a bit longer. I'm gonna go for a while, probably about a minute or so, and then after, so that can vary very much. I can go longer, but for this video, I'm only gonna go a minute into that breath hold. And if you can go longer, great, go longer. But then we'll recover for about 15 seconds, then we'll go further into recovery, and so you just catch your breath for 15 seconds. Then we're going to slow down the breathing for 5 in, 5 out for about a minute. Now, in between my we're only going to do one round again, but in between my Wim Hof breath rounds, so the whole round is hyperventilation, breath hold, and then for 15 seconds, I add in a minute of light and slow, or sorry, slow and deep breathing between each round. So we'll get started. Again, 40 cycles, here we go. Breathe.
30 seconds. 1 minute and 0 seconds.
Alright, and we'll recovery breathe 15 seconds. And then, again, as I said, we're going to go into 5 in, 5 out. So, here we go. Breathing in for 5 seconds. And breathing out for 5 seconds. Breathing in. And breathing out. And you want to make sure you're getting that lateral extension or diaphragmatic breathing. Lateral extension of the ribs on the inhale. And contraction on the exhale. I usually do just about a minute of that type of deep and slow breathing. In between, you could and you could do longer. So you could do 2 to 3 minutes. And usually 1 minute I find is good, at least to bring your oxygen and or bring your CO2 levels back up. That way, you get that urge to breathe earlier, and you're not going super low into hypoxia and risking passing out. So, anyways, that is my demo today for Tuumo, or also known as Wim Hof, as he's made popular, breathwork. Hope you enjoyed. And also, last thing to mention is that during the Wim Hof, if you want to use the nose and exhale up the mouth, it's also fine. That's the way Hof teaches it. I prefer to do all nasal. That's up to you on the exhale, specifically doing that exhale through the mouth. But again, thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Hey everyone, I'm back. So I ended the last session with a heart coherence breathwork session, but since it's hard for me to record and talk and get into heart coherence, I just did the session afterwards, and I figured I'd come back this afternoon and record a session itself. So after Tuumo or Wim Hof style breathwork, or any type of stressing, essentially breathwork, I end up doing something like heart coherence or slow and deep breathing, something that's relaxing. So I figured I'd come back again, do a video, and then I would create a video where it's both breathwork, demo, and then this. So we won't take too long here. Getting it started with we're gonna go 5 in, 5 out, just as we did in between rounds of Tuumo breathwork, or as you did, since I only did one round with you all. We'll get started here. Try to keep the volume up. All right.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Here at first, we're just following the breath, gaining awareness of it.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe out.
Right? We want to keep awareness on the breath, complete awareness.
Breathe in.
But if you lose that focus on the breath, just go ahead and bring it back.
Breathe out.
Forgive yourself. There's no shame, as everyone, even
Breathe
included,
in.
is going to lose that focus and need to bring it back. That's the
Breathe
practice.
out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Not sure why my volume keeps on going down here.
Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Breathe in.
Or if you want, you put your hands on your rib cage and you make sure you're breathing deep.
Breathe out.
That's up to you.
Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Breathe in. Breathe out.
And then
Breathe
next,
in.
we're going to bring that attention to the heart area. If you want to move your hand, you can. Or you
Breathe
can
out.
move where it's at. We're going to start bringing attention to that area of the chest.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Now you have the tension there. Try to listen to your heart, which
Breathe
listen to the
in.
heartbeats. See if you can follow those heartbeats, or just focusing on the heartbeats
Breathe
if you
out.
don't feel them at all. Can't
Breathe in.
just keep that attention on that chest heart
Breathe
area.
out. Breathe in. Breathe 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 out.
Alright, and next we're going to bring a positive emotion to this.
Breathe
Again,
in.
that can be anything you can think or get a feeling of. So love,
Breathe out.
passion, gratitude, and
Breathe
just enjoyment,
in.
bliss, happiness, any positive emotion that you can feel
Breathe
or
out.
get the feeling of. That's what you want to focus on and hold on to that. So
Breathe in. Breathe out.
helps a lot is finding an experience
Breathe in.
at first, and then finding the feeling you get about from that experience,
Breathe
and
out.
then holding on to that feeling.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
People do gratitude, and gratitude is a very powerful one. Very
Breathe
good.
in. Breathe out. Breathe 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 in. Breathe out.
What I find is the same as the breath. Mind tends to wander away
Breathe
from
in.
that feeling, that experience, and go elsewhere. As you
Breathe
notice
out.
that it is, bring it back to that same feeling,
Breathe in.
same feeling you want to generate now.
Breathe out. Breathe in. 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 Breathe out. Breathe in.
And lastly here, I want to finish with a
Breathe
mantra.
out.
So when you breathe in, it's love within. When you love
Breathe
in, and
in.
when it's breathe out, it is love without. So that means to
Breathe
love
out.
without measure, to love without requirement, to love without needing anything
Well
in return.
done.
It's love within and love without. And love within and love without. Alright, all for joining me once again.